thumbs on the bottom of the ribs, and then your pinkies on the hips. And then we're going to first arch our back, so lift the back off the mat, feel the fingers spread. And then we'll try to reverse, squeeze the glutes together, squeeze the fingers together. Good. And then find both ends, so expand the belly. And then try to drop the belly into the mat. Good. So we'll do a few more rounds of this. Just explore, bringing the springs together, bringing the fingers together, expanding the fingers from each other. Good. Now what we're going to want to do now is find the halfway point. So there's still a little bit of space with the back, but your fingers are not expanded and they're not contracted. That's going to be our neutral spine, which is an important part of Pilates. Okay? Next, palms. Bring the middle fingers in the middle of the lower ribs, and then the hands and the palms rest on the last rib. We're going to work on our Pilates breath. So as you inhale, expand the chest sideways. We're breathing through the lungs, not the diaphragm. As you exhale, you'll feel the fingers come back together in the center. Good. So inhale, expand sideways. We call this our lateral thoracic breath in Pilates. Exhale, bring the fingers together. Good. Keep breathing. And maybe on your next exhale, try to brace the core. So tighten your belly so that you can shift the breathing now more into the lungs. Use this opportunity to also allow any distractions, any thoughts in the mind to drift away. Keep breathing. Good. A few more breaths here. Feel that core get engaged in your neutral spine as the lungs rolling into the back, but not all the way to the ground. And then come back up. Inhale, at the top. Good. Exhale, lower down with control, round into the spine. Inhale, lift up, extend. Exhale, round down. And lift up. You feel this in the floor now. Exhale, all the way to the end of the song. Good. Back up, inhale, lift. Even. Oh, that's the end of our song. Okay, let's lie down. Reach the hands up, take a breath. Good. We're gonna do our full roll-ups again. This time we'll start with the right side. So inhale on the mat. Exhale, grab the right leg. With control, roll up off the mat. Good, nice. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, bend forward. Good. Inhale, back up. Exhale, grab the left leg. With control, we're gonna lower down. Inhale, extend. One more, right side, grab. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lift the hands up. Exhale, hold. Inhale, rise. Left leg, exhale. All the way down on the ground. Good. Bend the knees, point the toes on the mat. Crunch again. Slide the ribs to the hip bones. Hands to the side. Tuck the chin and let's pulse our arms. This is called our 100. Good. 3, 2, and 1, and release. Roll up again. Inhale, lift up. If you want to challenge yourself this time, try not to grab the legs. Just roll up with the core. If that's challenging, you can always use the legs. Good. Fold. Inhale, rise. Grab whichever leg you want to grab on the way down. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Grab the leg. Crunch up with control. Good. Lift up. Exhale. Inhale. Rise up. Exhale. Lower down with control. Inhale. And we'll hold here. Again, bend the knees. Crunch the ribs to the hips. Bump the hands. Tuck the chin in towards the chest. In toward 100. You can stay here or you can add a challenge. You can lift the feet off the mat. Good. Make sure the lower back is still planted on the mat. Good. Doesn't matter how fast you're pumping. I want you to focus on engaging the core. Good. Open the arms to the sides. Lift the right leg, bend the knee. We're gonna draw small circles. Cross first, over to the left. Open up the right leg, back to center, and then we're gonna crunch. And down. Reverse the circle. Slowly, controlled circle with the hips. Back to center. Crunch. Good. Last circle. Back in. Open. Center. And crunch. If you have time, one more. Open that circle. Back to center. And crunch. Good. Extend. Inhale again. Back to our roll-ups. Move with control. Maybe grab the left leg. Pull yourself up. Inhale. Exhale down. Good. Give it a shake. So that's our abdominal series 1. We're gonna move into our abdominal series 2. First, bring the legs to a bend. Bring both feet together in the center. Just open up the legs to the sides. You give it a little shake. You take a moment here to rest and recover. Bring the eyes so close. Just allow the music to fill your ears. Notice the breath here again. Spine is neutral. You're expanding through the lungs, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Good. Bring the legs back together. Bend the legs. But take the right leg close to you. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Left leg close to the body. 4, 3, 2, and 90-degree kickback. There's our bell. Okay, come up into our traps. Open. Good. Chest is open, shoulders are not collapsing, neck is long. Good. 3, 2, 1. Same options. Come up. Go down. And open. So bend lang the bottom. There you go, ma'am. Yes. Good. Nice control. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. You can beat the music if you can. How's your breath? Are you breathing? Okay. Head down. Last one. Over. Okay. Stay here or forward. And lift. So this one, let's flex the foot. So we have more control. Good. And another muscle on the other side we don't use very often. But it's important to strengthen this part of our hips. Okay, almost there. Ooh, all the way to the end. Yeah. Give it a shake. Okay. Let's skip this section. Start flaps. Going to our power series. This is our second to the last main part of our workout. So again, let's face the same direction. Give the legs a shake. We're gonna start lying down on the mat with control. Good. So this time, extend, exhale, grab the leg, crunch, and then lower down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, other leg, crunch, and down. If you want an added challenge, maybe don't grab the back of the leg, just crunch together. Good. Down, right side, crunch. Added challenge, get more of the back off the mat. And down. Inhale, other side. Left. Good. Left again. So focus on not the swing of the arms or the swing of the legs, but focus on the crunch of the core. Good. Lot of these to go. Okay, another option. You can try it with both legs off the mat. And down. Crunch. And release. Give it a shake. Keep going on to our sides. Here. And bend the bottom leg. So there's 4 movements to this. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, forward. And back. Lift. Down. Crunch. Back. Lift. Down. Crunch. Back. Take the back, the top hand. The front, the back. That's confusing. Precise. Doesn't have to be big. It just has to be controlled. Chest open. Want to add a challenge? You move both legs. Up, down. So if that's a challenge, you can always move just one leg. You know, who's gonna judge you? Just do what you can. Lift. time we're gonna fall, so lift up, and then halfway down, and up. So down, up, down, up, down, up. Inhale as you lift, exhale as you lower. Good. Down, lift, down. You can add a challenge here with only one leg. 3, 4. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Release. Down. Jackknife on the other side. Roll over. Bottom knee can stay down first. Let's practice the tempo. Lift. Down. Crunch. Top hand at the back. Down. Crunch. Nice. Stand. Up. Down. Crunch. With control. Shoulders away from the ears. Nice. Maybe you're up for the challenge. Maybe this side feels different. Maybe you believe in yourself differently here. Up, up, down, crunch, extend. Good. Up, down, crunch, extend. Few more here. Last one.